my enemies, many as they are, strong as they are, and indeed they are strong, tough as they are, have managed to outdo and outmatch me in at least one respect, in regards to their ability to immunize themselves in front of adversity, in front of anyone who displays a seemingly hostile attitude towards them. They have managed to become resistant to any kind of name calling, to any kind of insult, degradation, to any kind of, no matter how true they are, they do not care about it. No matter how real, how echoing my calls are, no matter how sincere I am, no matter what I do and say, they remain resistant and resilient in front of that. Sort of, I am great and proud of it, but they are not great. They will never be great. They are nothing. They are just sons and daughters of other prideful ninny hammers who managed to go to some college and lick someone's boots and then managed to finish it and so on and so forth. And they retain this prideful attitude, which absolutely and utterly disgusts me to my core being. And I will never manage to get at them. I will never manage to scratch their narcissistic, grandiose, self-aggrandized, infatuated, loathsome egos. They will always prevail. And this is my life. This is a synopsis of my life about how they managed to attack me, how they managed to treat me like garbage, like human garbage, how they managed to insult me, how they managed to link up and team up with one another in order to get preferential treatment and not alimony. They want to buy something from professors. They want to buy sympathy. They want to buy their preference. They want to buy them as people, to lure them into their arms in order to make a coalition against me. Everyone wants to be against me. That's how valuable I am. That's one thing I wanted to say. The second thing I wanted to say is that in this communist country, in this communist nation of ours, a middle school teacher appears to be equal, at least in the eyes of some, to a neurosurgeon, to a heart surgeon. This is outrageous. This is outrageous. What kind of Untermensch, what kind of monkey, chimpanzee would desire to make an equal, to erase the distinctions between a professor, a teacher, not even a professor, a teacher in school, and a doctor? What kind of idiot? What kind of monkey? Who is the idiot responsible for that? Someone from outside, some foreigner, better interfere and find the moron who is responsible for this and make him pay, because a teacher isn't equal to a doctor. Not in America, not in France, not in Russia, nowhere. In Romania they want it to be. Why? Because Romania always has to be special. Romania always has to be the exception. Romania this, Romania that. Romania has to make its own statistics. Romania has to include its own people in this, in that. Romania has to make its own competitions. Romania has to be one of a kind, one of a this, because people are narcissistic in Romania. People are psychopathic in Romania. People are sociopathic in Romania. And not only are they all of these things and more, they're proud of it. You can walk out of the block in whatever you want to be dressed as, and you'll find narcissists and psychopaths everywhere. They'll walk, they'll crawl onto the ground like the insects. There's millions of them. Millions and millions of narcissists, sociopaths, psychopaths. No one is willing to help us. People who are in need. No one is willing to be nice. No one is willing to do what is correct and right. Everyone wants more. I've never seen a Romanian who is content with what they have. Everyone wants money. Everyone wants power. Everyone is greedy. And God doesn't punish them. Has God ever punished anyone? No. Has God ever given people like this a disease? Something that they truly deserve to take care of? No. These people, these morons, these monsters, even wish to, if they could, they would erase my intelligence and my knowledge, all of it, everything that I have, and make me on par with their children, cu odraslele lor, with their children, because that's all they know. They're animals, they're beasts. Someone needs to punish them. They want to turn me into their slave. Me and others like me. Many people. Everyone is a moron. Everyone is a monster. We don't talk about the Holocaust in Romania because Romanians do it on themselves and to themselves. They don't need to learn this lesson because they already are here. They don't need to. They just don't need to. They have, who knows why? They have past lives. And they remember it from there. Every kid needs some lessons and not all lessons are the same. What can I say? They don't need to learn. They don't need to do anything. They want to lead. They want to be in charge. Everyone wants to rule. Everyone wants power. Everyone wants money. No one, not even one of them, is rational, sincere to themselves and to others. Not one of them is honest, truthful, genuine, and kind enough to realize that we are not equal. No one is equal to anyone. And it doesn't matter how, it appears not to matter at the very least, how smart and hardworking you are. Yes, Protestant fuckers. It doesn't matter how hard you work. I've worked my ass off and it has not paid me off. But yes, I didn't make friends. And that's what matters. To be part of a collective. To be part of a group. To make friends. And how do you make friends? You let them bully you. They bully people. And I've seen and experienced it firsthand multiple times. And now someone else could say, oh, you've met one bad apple. What about the rest of the bunch? It doesn't spoil it. I am young. I am young and I've met plenty. I've met plenty. Plenty. Where is my due? Where is my money? Where is my job? Where is my righteousness? My justice? My everything? In order not to be mocked by some semi-educated moron who managed to pull some flowers out of his asshole and give them to some woman to make her his demoness, his deviless, his she-demon, and make her bully and mock and attack me, because this is another thing in Romania. In Romania, women can do as they please to men. Women are always right. He gives her flowers and she mocks me. I try to defend myself, it's my fault. I am to be laughed at. I am to be made a mockery of. Not dumb. Not dumb. Not he who works some moron-ass carpentry job, some stone mason, some loser-ass depot, supermarket, medical assistant job for losers who have no education, who lie about their education, which is even worse. Oh, I have a degree, I'm hiding it. Everyone treats everyone like a hostile. And they will treat me as a hostile as well. And they have treated me as one. They have mocked me. They have made fun of me. And they haven't allowed me to reach my full potential. And I am here all alone. In my office. In my bedroom. Doing nothing. Preparing myself for work. While others, they rejoice, they have drugs, they have money, they have power, they have cars, they have women, they have everything. And where is God in all of this? God, I'll tell you what God is. The God of Romanians is a prostitute. It says in the Psalms, it says like this, I will be with the winners and the losers are going to die. This is what God says. God is a prostitute and Romanians are whores.